announcements from our executive director, Scott. Emily. Heavenly Father, we come before you tonight with grateful hearts. Grateful for the opportunity to gather together and grateful for the opportunity to host our city council meeting. But most of all, grateful for the blessings of your grace and salvation. We ask for strength, clear minds, and a guiding hand as we canvas answer important questions regarding the future of our beloved city tonight. Thank you, Lord, for your mercy and love. Great is your Son, Jesus. Amen. And to the republic for which one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty. So now to get our forum started, I'm going to bring up Joel Brown, who is moderating. Thank you, Joel, for everything you guys. Joel's a member of UIR for years and a great friend. So we appreciate everything you do.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. To open up our city council forum, we're going to go ahead and allow everybody that are off board tonight to go ahead and have a take a minute to introduce themselves, as well as tell us everybody together. And that will go to the question for each of you. So, we start by letting Jenkins.
My name is Julie Jenkins, and I'm for District 2 CDY. I'm responsible for it right now, but I'm still my interest in government started when I graduated from the University of Maniscalco in Capitol Hill, Wisconsin. At that time, you had to listen, you had to learn, you had to do your homework, you had to education, a lot of good work, and I was my special interest is always in corporate travel and tourism. I've been telling the city dance for 15 years. I worked at the airport in Mission District Bureau, and I worked for Virgin Airways, AirTran, and Hotel. Back in 2007, I had to do the field of six candidates, and I was one at that time who was very for watch, but it's done for our neighborhood, very active in our neighborhood community, Courier City, outside of Hyde Park, in one hour. At that time, back in the late 90s, there was no nice restaurants. Started Crime Watch. I pushed people over senior Erni, got the neighbors, that's to the neighbors. Community very active in the community. And I'm talking more.
All right, thank you, Mr. Cohen.
Good evening. Thank you very much for having us tonight. My name is Erni Cohen. I have been privileged to be the District 4 representative on the council for the past 4 years, which represents most of South Tampa. I think the watchword for me tonight is balance. I think that the next 4 years in Tampa are really going to be about balancing a lot of the really exciting things that are happening in the city, the kind of growing things that take place when a place is changing. And we are changing. We are becoming a years of happening. We are looking to market ourselves to education, cultural arts, and more people are moving here and want to be here because it's a wonderful place to live. And how we deal with the influx of people, given the state of our infrastructure, which in many cases is fairly old, is a big challenge in the years ahead. We have to do it in a fiscally responsible way. During the last 4 years, the council has been very, very conservative in terms of spending money. This year, we actually put money back into the reserve to start to pay back some money that we've already used. We have 4 AAA bond ratings and an assignment to finance across the board.
Thank you, Mr. Cohen. Mr. Erni.
Good evening. Thank you for allowing us to grow. I'm very happy to be here. A little bit about myself, my background. My name is Erni, born and raised in Tampa. Stay here in Tampa, live here in Tampa, die in Tampa. My parents came to the city, they're both immigrants, so I'm walking up here from the north. All kind of knocked it into our heads that they had a real good deal here, that it's through their hard work and determination, their honesty, and they viewed upon me and my brothers and sisters to get involved in the code enforcement. About 8,500 cases I've heard for the city, no charge. As chairman, vice chairman of the proposed state board, we shut down a few places, the Hong Kong, the Bucket Hotel. So I have a serious desire to see safe neighborhoods, safe city, and an economic, fiscally conservative, kind of like Charlie, just conservative, big heart.
Thank you very much, Mr. Erni.
I'm John Miranda, it's a pleasure to be here. I'm honored to stand here and say that I honor all the city officers, whether you're a current council member or individual city officers. I think that's the way that you make the city look better. By having competition, I can also say that, look at my record for the last 4 years, for the last 8 years, for the last 21 years. I'm going to look my age. I need to say that during that period of time, when you look at the county side, you look at our riding, when you look at the report, as you heard, only one individual is here from the beginning or to completion of it. So I realize it will be completed sometime after the election. So I can say it's been an honor to serve you, serve as an individual. I think already I work I can take my family all this year, all in the Tampa area. And then we also say that you look at money and gold, spend it to give you every year, $900 a great year, because we have about $3,400. I can also tell you that in my term of office, I've had the pleasure of working with some real decent people, a real good mayor, and they all had the idea of making Tampa. Thank you very much.
I am Citro. I have 14 years experience with the various review board, civil service board, and code enforcement board of the city of Tampa. 14 years that I've been making important decisions for you, voters. And now it's time for the voters of Tampa to make another important decision. Do we stay as a city in the softball between Disney and Mickey Mouse and the beaches in Pinellas County? Or do we become that city that Councilman Miranda all those years ago envisioned? Do we become that 24/7 economy city? Do we bring major Fortune 500 companies here? Do we help provide atmosphere for the major corporations to bring careers here? For those college students who graduate from USF, from the University of Tampa, and now same deal with college, are the careers here? For the people who get out of college, they're $30,000-$40,000 in debt.
Suarez.
Thank you. I'm Mike Suarez. I'm your city council president. It's a great pleasure to be here at the first forum in which former health of the city of Tampa will be in the city of Terrace. I appreciate the fact that you're here today participating in democracy as it's supposed to be participating. We've done a lot of great things over the last 4 years. We've been in partnership with the city administration to grow the downtown central businesses. When you look outside and you see that Capin decided to get 40 contiguous acres to decide and to redevelop downtown Tampa, that's a key to the kind of atmosphere that we've been able to create on council and with this administration. Yes, we've done a lot of downtown, we've done a lot for neighborhoods too. We have put more money in neighborhoods than any other administration has over the last 20 years. What that means is that we have a balance between what we need in neighborhoods and what our needs are in downtown areas. We're not a strong central business district, it's not broken in. If you like that kind of development, you like the kind of thing that we've done in this administration, please vote for me more. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Suarez. Wow.
I'm Susan Long, I'm in the City Council District 1. I have PhD in financial statistics, which when we're looking at city issues and budgets, I believe would be helpful. I have been involved in city activities for the last 17 years. I've been on the code board, I've been on the various chairs, various review boards, and currently on various chairs of the community based boards. I'm currently on various reviews. I'm president of my neighborhood association, which is not the largest, the largest one in the county. I want to continue the kind of work I've done for neighborhoods, for people in the city, the infrastructure, which they're working on, we have a long way to go. I think it's important to consider all stages, and not just certain parts of the
Thank you, Ms. Long. I believe we have a man from Tampa.
My name is Guido Maniscalco, sorry I'm late, parking was impossible. I was better off walking here. But anyways, I'm running for Tampa City Council District 6, which covers West Florida, West Tampa, and General Line. It's a very interesting district, very diverse. It's a district that needs a lot of work. I'm president of the McFarland Neighborhood Association, and one of my main priorities on council would be to reinvest in our neighborhood, which means reinvest in our roads, in our drainage, in our lighting, sidewalks, and crosswalks, make it safer for the people that live there, for our children, to make it a more pedestrian friendly and more bike friendly community, which is very, very important here in Tampa. We're known as one of the most dangerous in the country. I'd like to see it be more business friendly down at City Hall. Continue to speed up the permitting process, streamline it, make it easy, make it welcoming to people that come here, that want to open business, starting business, and relocate here. The biggest issue, now that I brought up parking, getting here, is transportation. Now, the city council is limited in its role. I'd like to use my position to be an advocate as to why we need improved transportation, alternative methods of transportation, revamp and rework the bus service, increase frequency, because you can't get people around. When we talk about bringing the big jobs to Tampa, the new high-paying jobs, corporations look at us, and they're not going to come here. We're not going to be competitive. They're going to go out. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Maniscalco. Now we'll go on to the next portion with, specific questions for each of the candidates. Will the representatives for, Mr. Castellano and, Toledo Cohen give a little bit of statement? They would so like.
Thank you. My name is Tampa. I'm a campaign manager for Toledo. Jenkins, Suarez couldn't make it here, but we have some conflict with an event over in Seminole Heights there. Want to thank you again for inviting us, and just to let you know, things are going very well. Just recently canvassed on Saturday, canvassed the entire District 6. Every single supervisor has been nominated. The response has been great. So we've got campaign material there on the table. And if you'd like to contact her, the information is there as well. So once again, if you live in District 6, please remember to vote for Guido or in the City Council District 7.
Thank you, John.
Dear friends, and I'm here for Tommy Castellano. Tommy is at Seminole Heights, last minute event in which they were asking questions as far as ordinances and how what things were happening in the area. There's some issues with law before, and he went to attack that immediately. He went to answer the neighbors. Tommy's the kind of guy that he's priority of our neighborhoods. He's priority of the people in District 6, and then the rest of the state. But first and foremost, District 6, he feels that there has to be a sense of financial responsibility when it comes to sharing, and the spending in downtown is fine, but he also would like to see some spending in District 6, which is missing some basic services. Tommy is a 40-year businessman in Tampa for a very long time. He has dealt with the city as a contractor, as an air conditioning contractor for 40 years, very successful business. Many of the contractors in Tampa started with him, and he has made millions of dollars in taxes. So Tommy is the best candidate.
Thank you. For those of you who weren't able to mingle with her councilwoman, she has a prior engagement, but she was here to Did she live in? Okay, so there'll only 5 questions in the next. You all have 45 seconds to respond in order to these individual questions. Following the direct questions, we will have a lightning round. We will have 4 individual questions with a 1-sentence brief response to that. Okay. Our first question will be, oh, by the way, these were all submitted by members of the Republicans, so I can't speak to their felony or rationale. Okay. First question. what areas of the city budget do you believe could be cut into to focus more on some campus or hiring needs needed? The Jenkins.
Well, we've got about $876,000 budget, and we've got to watch what we are cutting. We can't go in and part another statement that California got to be very careful on that. What we can cut into is moving into our budget for training. With our transportation issues that we have now, we look at buses, we look at our downtown. So I think we have to be very careful what we do cut, and I'd like to hear more on the budget before we do more of that. Definitely with our transportation, with our park, with everything there.
Thank you, Ms. Jenkins. Tampa.
Tampa's caused a great recession. We have a balanced budget. We're able to put money back into the reserve for the first time in several years here. What I'd like to focus on without cutting is to attack what we need now, and that's quality of our roads in our neighborhoods. I know that lighting is being improved, so on and so forth, but we have to focus on our neighborhoods first. When knocking on doors in neighborhoods is the first issue I hear. You know, we need sidewalks. When are we going to get this road fixed? When are we going to get this and that fixed? And we need to attack these infrastructure first. Now that we are financially in a more comfortable position.
Thank you, Mr. Cohen.
Well, I am the finance chair of the current council, and I can tell you that over the past 4 years, as we weathered this recession, we were looking at that budget every single year for every possible item that we could get out of there in order to try to make it during the tough times. And the fact of the matter is, we did it. We took as little reserves as we possibly could. It was mentioned before that we put money, we started to put money back in, and as a result, we're on the same footing. I agree with what Mr. Maniscalco said in terms of putting additional money into the real infrastructure in the neighborhood, sidewalks, repaving. All of these things have been held in abeyance while we weathered the recession that we now have to make up for a lot of time. Stormwater regulations and other ones that we rely on.
Thank you, Mr. Cohen. Mr. Erni.
It's going on forever. Three great points. Going back and looking at the budget for the city. There are a lot of things that were wanted that were not given. Tremendous amount. You have to look at how the city has cut back jail budgets, let people go. I myself, $16 million renovation to City Hall. I put down there every month. Cut that back to about $8 million. You know, people work down to $3. But, you know, I don't want to say anything about the folks up here. That's where I cut. I find small things. A lot of small things make one big thing.
And I can repeat the question if anybody, to refresh it. What areas of the city budget do you believe could be cut to focus more on campus or dire needs? And Councilman Miranda.
Thank you very much. In the last 3 years, we've cut the city all the time. Over 700 positions, and we're still using coming out of service at forward. I think that's about, I certainly appreciate it, one of the employees getting more. In my own leadership, I worked with the department, myself, I had a position open, chairman of the council of the receptions. She had to get rid of the position in her budget. What we did, we combined two positions into one, to save an additional fund for the city. That's worked out very well. And the only, it's hard times to make it realize what we really need, and we've been there, done that, and I think the city budget is working back. And the Department of Business at the property, 34,500 revenues this year, in order to $1 billion. And funds to build whatever, fuel budget, whatever. So the city is building back up, starting to look good, and it's been an honor to everyone who uses the six hopefully for the next 4 years.
First place I'd like to cut our budget would be Chairman Miranda's salary and like Suarez's salary. At what cost? At what cost? Are we going to cut back our civil services, our city services? We've just come out of a recession. We need to improve our city services. We need to make them 24/7. So that when somebody comes home after work, they have complaints, the code enforcement, the police department, they should be able to contact somebody that's alive human being. Our civil service, excuse me, our city services should be number one. Are we going to cut back on those? No. I think the city has too many teams. Indians. You look at that.
Thank you for the question.
You know, because of the last administration, we had to cut back on quite a few things. 8 years ago, when the economic downturn happened, we cut a significant number of jobs. I think Mr. Miranda said about 700 jobs over that period. And I don't think we're going to be cutting it anymore. The most important thing is how efficient are we in terms of getting that dollars that are owed to the city, specifically on code enforcement and violence. Right now, we pay some dollars out, but we have not been able to get that from those costs that are not paying us. I have proposed to continue to look at how do we get those dollars back in an efficient and effective way. One way is that we were looking at is to hire a company to go out and find those folks. They get a percentage and we get a larger part of that. And that's a great way for us to get money back that you have expended because of dollars. Thank you.
Thank you for the call.
In my mind, we need to be very careful about our priorities, and I'll give you an example. There's a parking ticket already involved. It is very heavy that the RFQs involved. They asked for an outcome back. There's no place to use the meeting, there's no place to use any facility. It's about $160,000. Mr. Ray, by the way, $75,000. The city is $100,000. I think that's normal. Those types of things should be taken care of. I think it's important that everybody else has mentioned the infrastructure is very important. We spend $16.5 million to redo Old City Hall, but $6 million for every single neighborhood in the city we find. I'd like to look very carefully at our priorities so that we can get the things done that we as residents of Tampa need and that the government needs in order to function appropriately. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Palmer. The next question is, as a business owner in the city of Tampa, I often hear about how the mayor's office and economic development groups are touting Tampa as a great place to come do business and open shop. However, I recently opened up an accounting firm here in West Shore, and while the county business tax is only $20 annually, the city of Tampa is charging 836% more in annual tax fees at $184. This does not reconcile with the notion that Tampa is a good place to do business and open shops as they have. What can the council do to make the environment more economically friendly and lower the barriers to entry for businesses to set up shops?
Mayor Buckhorn has tried his last campaign on this one-stop shop for fees and different things that are coming in, which, you know what, I ran it 4 years ago, and I'm still hearing the same issues. It's hard to deal with the city, it's hard to deal with different things such as that. And since the government, another place, the buck stops there. So, someone's got to go back to the drawing board, and I think it has to be the administration and the city council itself to look at it. There's also a portion of our convention visitors bureau too, that we have a huge convention, people come in at the cost of economics to serve the city, and that can be held up too. That is ridiculous. There is no reason that has to go through, it shouldn't go through city council like that. But you can hold up a major convention with economic development coming to our city because of that.
Thank you, Ms. Jenkins.
I think we paid the same amount of fees for our license for a retail shop, which is a piece of cake to open. Now, you know, in a restaurant, it depends on the business. But like I mentioned earlier, streamline the permitting process, make it business friendly. Obviously, we're not saying that, not in every business, but it depends on what you open. I talk about restaurants that are open up in the Tampa area, and it's red tape, until you finally open. Make it easy, make it business friendly. People want to come here, they want to invest money in our neighborhood. They want to spend money there. It's all a real trickle down effect. We have to make it easy to do business. It's not about cutting the permitting fees because you're going to lose a lot of revenue. It's about making the process less of a headache. And that's what we have to kind of I think those are some good points. I think there's also something to be said for making the process more predictable. One of the things that I hear often is that people move through some of the city's administrative bureaucracy, the process is very, very difficult to predict, and they become hung up on things that they thought were taken care of very much earlier in the process. You know, someone goes through the entire development process and finds out at the end, not at the beginning, that they have a major street problem that's going to affect their entire development. One of the things that I hear most, particularly from retail, is that the city has not adapted to the economy being internet-based. We are not giving retailers what they need to be competitive with their competitors who may not have brick and mortar operations, may not have the expenses that they have in order to keep people employed and keep the rent paid and the lights on. So we need to look at that. Sorry.
Good question, kind of like 2 Guido. We talk, there's been issues and things brought about both levels of the playing field. Let's have the permitting process easier. We've been talking about having this permitting process easier for quite a while now. It's time, it's the 53rd largest city in the United States. It's a great city. But we need to level that line for the mom and pops. I don't want to take Susan Thunder, the predator that own food walk in. But they were supposed to be open a year ago. Every time they went out and do something else. They ended up $50,000 over budget. Site plans that were given to them were then told they couldn't have them, even though they had issues on the site plan that were approved. Sometimes it's like the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is. It's great that we have a lot of permits given out. I see a lot of closure on those permits and a lot of open business that contribute tax dollars to the business. I don't understand why you would pay 836% difference when your city's in town. That makes no sense. If I have a business, I want to open and employ people, I should be able to do that. I should be able to build a tax base. I should be able to put people. It shouldn't be made to be difficult. You made it be easier. We're right inside of this all.
Thank you, sir.
Let me say this, I speak for it out. 876 million plus, but half of our tax, how much is it? 134 million. How much does it take to get a fire the law officer say, remember, 200%. Right there, I'm having it. I can also say that we, this county, this mayor, and every past member of the house, wander away from money. If you look at it, I have some kids. Because what? I would want everybody to have a community. I can't put myself and say it's good for me. It's good for all of us. You have to look at it in a bigger scope. It's now within 876%. If you $1 or $4, and you're talking about buying what's big, I challenge anyone here. You know, I'm saying, back in this state, where did the other state? You have a state, okay? You have a lower tax base in this area. This part of the United States. They're more like 8%. And I challenge anyone to move. I'm giving you a figure. We're living in the state, like Boston, like New York, Massachusetts, New York, California, Texas. And that's compared. Let's compare to the three people. California, Texas, Florida, New York. So that's no.
Why should I, as a businessman, have to pay a fee to employ people? Why should I, as a businessman, who has had this chair of my business for 20 years, have to pay attention to that? Those are the two things I want to address immediately.
This is where, I know this is the weightlifting portion of the program.
Some of the things, thank you very much. Here's the example that is before us, it's a strong man argument. I assume that you live in the city of Tampa? You don't. You pay less taxes because now you don't pay the city. I pay more taxes in the county than in the city. So I can make the same argument you do, which is services to the county aren't
some stuff from us that you don't pay for. Okay, let's remember this. Here's the thing. One of the things that Mr. Cohen mentioned about streamlining and using the internet and getting more, being smarter about the way we do things is very true. When we first got elected, we had to sign up and we got into the county to do a new system that's supposed to streamline. It has not worked yet. It is a work in progress. The more we work at it, the better off we're going to be. But remember, for every piece of thing you say that is fair or somewhere else, you are getting something from us that you don't, that I have to say that I should.
I have two businesses built in Central Line. One came in what it came. Bought a piece of property, paid property taxes. Over the course of 2 years, the city disapproved their site plan, and this is the first time, and that is the second time, and that is the third time, and that is the fourth time. They had to pay my help. At the time, I was the neighborhood association president. The city, we talked about it, came up with an agreement, and they said, now, if I make the West State here, and people pick them up here, no. They're gonna go to your South Tampa store and pick them up. If they were up here, because now you're a retail store, and they have to read the whole site. They walk away. Another one was a restaurant that wanted us, and the city required them to read their site plan 7 different times, each time $3,000 to $5,000. By the time they got done with that, got their site plan approved, the city came back later and said, oh, by the way, you never should approve it that way, now you got to back to the city. Then they came back, one more time, and said, we forgot to set this, y'all need to do this. They opened, but they spent well over $1 million, so for a small, in-person, I guess, restaurant. Ridiculous.
Thank you, Mrs. Vaughn. Okay. My third question will be, the last bond payment on the Tampa conditions are come due in 2015. This will free up millions of dollars. When the payments are finished, what do you see as the best use of those funds?
Now, one thing is, most of some people, that was very important. I think council did a great job at having those reserves to be able to pay. And we have to put that back into. I think our infrastructure is so important. We've got to take care of our sewer, flooding in North Tampa, sidewalks in East Tampa. In North Tampa, we have transportation issues. We can't have the potholes, we can't have the sewers, we can't have flooding. So we've got those issues and take them on direct. I think transportation is the issue. I think green light, knowledge sales, because there wasn't enough educating the consumer on it. I truly believe in taking that money, taking council, and educating consumers on that. Get our buses straight, get our downtown trolley straight, and work from there.
Thank you, Mr. Maniscalco.
That money that's freed up, we can obviously invest in infrastructure. One of the things I said repeatedly this evening, we also have the Senate Finance Fund now. Council recently approved the $15 million to go towards that, which is a public-private partnership. Basically, you just sit down and meet our end, and we all win in the end of the tax revenue generated for what we develop in our number. But once you have that money free, you can look toward future projects, put it in the future budget, see how we can fix it. Problems that we have, we can reinvest it into the community, and that's what we'll do.
Because that money that comes out of the bonding capacity for the convention center in the CRA district, community redevelopment district, by its very nature, the rules require the money to be reinvested in the area where it's come out, in the neighborhood, directly contiguous to the convention center, which is the thing that would be bonded once the original bonds are paid off. Correct, council just recently committed about $50 million of that money to the Civic project, and not to the project itself, but to the infrastructure around it, street grid, stormwater work, types of transportation infrastructure improvements that are needed in order to support that side of the development. The appropriate use for the rest of the money is to do things inside the downtown core that will actually lift up that area. One of the reasons that during the baseball discussion that there was a discussion about putting in the jail district is because there were some that wanted to use that convention center to pay for it. Now that is out of the discussion, now private development cities going on in that area. That money could not be used for a stadium and has to be used in the contiguous area around the convention center, inside the downtown core.
This is like the third time I've been in the area. Personally, if it was, up to my brothers, I would love to see it, put it in our war chest. As he said, it's got to be reinvested. We're going to reinvest that into the downtown. Let's do it with the issue of, I personally like things like, transportation downtown. I like the neighborhood electric vehicles. I like investing in maybe a extension of the line from E4 channel side down into downtown with trolleys, the movie, Curtis and back down to the E4. You can have that. You have that reinvested in the downtown corridor and still have neighbors power through what I think is a 1 to 5% capital program in the budget area line item, property value assessments. That empowers the neighborhood. That allows the neighborhood to do what they want to do. Look, this council has done fine. Pretty fine job, most of it. If we did everything we had to do, the budget would be 4 times what we did.
Thank you, Mr. Suarez.
My name on?
The hotel in the convention center, we forget, convention center cities have about a major hotel. I know, we're in Marriott, many years ago, in the big river administration, in Ellsbury, the development of the Emerson Street, and we're doing quite well. Look at this now. We're not losing money in the convention center. You look at now, we're top ever for this past year, over $30 million. You have to be very prepared to do that. That money has to like sports that are let me tell you why we're not out of the real estate. That money belongs to the people out there, and it belongs to the taxpayer, so that each and every one of you can have a better place, a very proud place to live in. It was built exactly for what it's used for. The hotel people have jobs, and the people come in, have a nice time, and have something to do over here. That's pretty hard to be spending some of that money around that all the way down every big circle. So people start understanding that without transportation, you're gridlocked. You won't have room and different transportation. You won't have room and more order than that.
I have to be selfish about this. I'm a member of the YCD, which is Development Corporation. We're spending $130,000 annually to help fund the trolleys. I would like to see the CRA when you go back to the trolleys, be able to take employees that work downtown from E4 cities, but they can't go because the trolley doesn't start on time. That doesn't make sense. You have conventioneers, you have people who go to hockey, you have people who go to concerts, can't take that train, same trolley to E4 cities for after the show. I like to think the CRA money go to the trolleys and they continuously loop the two tracks.
Our CRA dollars, that was what you said about my colleagues, but the candidates have to stay within that geographic area. Now, what I'd like to see some of those dollars go towards is, here's one. If we can get enough, amass enough dollars from the city, we can then go out and get a federal grant and a state grant. State, Florida Department of Transportation is very much willing to get involved in helping us extend this region. This administration, the Scott administration, has made overtures to us and to many folks that they do want to be part of that, and they do want to give some state money towards it. I applaud them for doing it. I think it's a great idea. But we still have to have seed money. Perfect place to get it is from our CRA. Without those dollars, without the use of those dollars for extending the street farm, you're never going to see the kind of extension, the kind of headways, 10-minute wait time that you CRC, and they send it out. So I would love to see our CRA out.
I like it, I like to see it send back to the work back in the day, it's all the way up to the left, or up to the left. You go down south, you want to do a little circle. I think great, downtown, there's no plan to let anybody who lives right downtown have public transportation other than the buses, which currently are unreliable enough that you can't even go back to the work. Unless you're lucky enough to live on one of the big routes that runs for it. It's a holiday and you have to work, you can't work at all. So I would like to see those money, not only probably in that process, plan for future expansions for public transportation. So first, they just look around downtown. I'd like to see that. The $15 million started downtown, when you get your grant, they can still expand outside again. Most of us do not live in that. You might be able to get in and out of there.
And for our fourth question. What do you feel is the relationship between strong, safe neighborhoods and vibrant downtown?
I think it's everything. I think our brain is downtown economics. I think our heart are in our neighborhood. If you do not have a safe, strong neighborhood, economically, you don't have a strong city. So I think it's very important that neighborhoods are taken care of, that we know what's going on in our neighborhoods. When we bring economic growth to our downtown, we also can't forget our hunters. You go down to West Tampa, you feel like it's on the country because the restaurants that are there. South Tampa, same way. North Tampa, every piece of our tapestry is our neighborhood. So it's very, very, very important that we keep our neighborhoods safe and strong. Community development for all.
As president of the McClellan Park Neighborhood Association, I understand this, and that is neighborhoods are the building blocks of this community. You need strong, safe neighborhoods. And how does that link into downtown? It helps with a more vibrant downtown. People will move here. They will move here not just to live here, but to raise a family here, to start a business here. It's all about neighborhoods. That's where we can, where we live. And then it'll trickle into downtown. A good downtown, what does that mean? Extend the street car. Make it a full circle, extend it out into the heights, make it a real mode of transportation that people can use. We have a boom in residents for the last 10 to 15 years downtown. We've seen it, residential towers coming up. Downtown is finally going through what is an overdue renaissance that has been decades ignored. But it's about strong neighborhoods. Strong neighborhoods is where everything needs to be.
Well, I'm the South Tampa representative, and to me, when I look at all the efforts to build our downtown core and to attract quality jobs, quality corporations, and quality educational institutions inside the urban core, what I know is that the people that work and live there don't want to live downtown, but many are going to want to live in the neighborhoods around downtown. What does South Tampa have to offer that's so phenomenal? Well, you can live on the water, you can live in close proximity to the water, you can live in a lot of diverse, different types of neighborhoods, and never have to get on an expressway to get to the two major business centers of the region. You get to downtown Tampa and the West Shore. Basically, you might have to deal with the local traffic, but if you're traveling by automobile, you can get there relatively quickly, and very few places in America. If you live in each type of neighborhood, and that kind of access to the arts and culture and restaurants that are within the urban core.
This question asked, what relationship between economic and neighborhood? Many of you are very involved in our neighborhood association. I'm treasurer of my neighborhood association. It's a line, the stone group from downtown Tampa. Look at downtown Tampa. It is an economic entity. It's right behind West Shore. West Shore is the largest insurance district in the whole southeast of the United States. Tremendous economic activity. They're two powerful legs. But what radiates off the leg from the neighborhood where we live We want to say, we want our children to say. I have a 21-year-old son. I don't want to say, you know, this is the place to stay. This is a great city. There's things to do downtown. It's interconnected. So my issue was the state of neighborhoods. You have to be a stakeholder. You have to be the person who says, I'm going to make this, right? Get up and do something. I don't care what it is. I'm not going to be part of this group. Be in a neighborhood association. That's the only way you have that intermediate of a strong right downtown.
Thank you.
Thank you. When you look around, I'm sorry, marriage. What if it was grass iron, no convention center, no land in Tampa, no river beach, no river walk, totally beach. Area where we tested, where you spend more money to maintain any other building. It's a balance that you have to keep. In fact, you look at the budget from the year 2007 to now, we're at 26.2 billion for neighborhood improvement. This year was 18.7 billion. So we need to do it at that time, to do that at night to make it much more attractive to live in. Certainly, the neighborhood has to be protected, but also certainly, any city in the United States of America, of the size of Tampa, that has downtown in the cave, now your city is not. It should be a lot of areas. She moves the half year, part year, about year. They're all closed. They're all wrong. They should be viral shopping, a bus for the whole traffic go. Oh, angry. They choose what happened. The neighborhood around the downtown area is cave. People left the downtown time. It takes a long time and a lot of effort for everyone on this side and everyone on that side to work together. Not only downtown, we get to the city of Tampa, downtown is our perfect building. We all get that. But the measure of any city's wealth is its poorest neighborhood. The city of Tampa should be a city without boundaries. And we need to offer the same services to every neighborhood. Every neighborhood that is strong has home ownership and pride in their neighborhood. Downtown needs infrastructure, not the water, not the police, not the fire, but the infrastructure where a person could walk to a pharmacy, could walk to a grocery store, could walk to the drive-thru. Those are the things that the city should be helping get downtown to make it a stronger neighborhood before we march.
When you look at the downtown area, or the West Shore area, or the USS area, these are all economic generators for the city of Tampa. It is not one versus the other, it is all together. Without all those three, you do not have the city that we have. So when we talk about neighborhoods, I talk about being involved in neighborhoods, involved by neighborhood associations. Over the last 7 years, we tried to get rid of an empty building that had homeless living here. There was no roof, and we had to connect. So that's 7 years. It didn't happen until my second year on council. We were demolishing that building. Now here's the thing, that's part of trying to make sure the neighborhood is safe and secure. From neighborhood association up to the county. Not only what we do, it is what you do as part of your life in your neighborhood. You have to be involved and make sure that you tell us, because if you're a good council, you'll be listening like I.
I told you. But my neighborhood has their input for but I do think that there would be no need for downtown if there were no neighborhoods. The neighborhoods are all over downtown, they're East Tampa, Central Line, South Tampa. We need them, and we need, I think the issue isn't we take care of downtown and we take care of the neighborhoods. I don't think that's the issue. I agree, we need a good solid core downtown. We need to let the neighborhoods know that the city cares about them too. I've traveled around campaigning, I've heard more neighborhood associations, residents of the state, they forgot to live here. It may be a perception issue, I don't care. There's there needs to be an understanding that it isn't just downtown. We need to take care of it. River walk, and light downtown, and center, et cetera. But that they can all, that's not the whole system. Thank you.
Thank you. And finally, our fifth question. It is clear that in order for a city to thrive, it is imperative to have a skilled workforce. For instance, the Port of Tampa has various local shipping terminals providing boosts to the local economy. However, the discussion seems to miss the topic of vocational training. If you were elected to city council, what role do you think the council should have in promoting vocational training, and what could you do to ensure that progress?
We've talked about this in some, point of form. As a council member, we need to be able to work with and efficiently as a group. Vocational training is very important. Susan Small brought up it with our last one about Yolie, which a lot of us didn't know about that exists in vocational training. That's a six-figure salary. I think it's very important that we work with our local colleges. If we've got that, we work with what other things we need. My background is in the airline, jet engine mechanic. But you've got to be able to talk. You can't be afraid to go out to someone or a business and say, this is what we need for our young people to stay here. There's a lot of opportunities to move to travel and work with airport locations coming in with airlines. They have their corporate here.
Apprenticeship programs are very, very important. When you have a skill, when you learn a trade, no matter what happens, if you lose your job, you'll always have that skill. The two things people can take away from their education, and the other one is skill. You're always safe when you learn a trade because you can start your own business. You move ahead and continue forward. Now the problem is, people don't know about a lot of our programs. A lot of the foreman in Tampa, and they said, well, how are you going to tell us? We need jobs out here. We want to teach our young people, because not everybody was wrong. Teach our young people, they come out of high school, learn a trade, so they won't have a job. Therefore, what I like to do with city council is budget a little bit of money, which we can't afford, to advertise in those areas and neighborhoods that are hurting more, to promote, this job growth, to promote the fact that we offer this via ACC, via the city, via the county, so there are opportunities out there.
Thank you, Mr. Cohen.
We've been having a discussion on city council lately regarding the apprenticeship program. Many of us support some of the different programs that exist in the city, and a lot of them are partnered with the school system. I have to tell you though, I think that overall, we have to focus on education at every level. This investment that we're making in bringing a medical school into our urban core, to join a law school, join a university, means that we are trying to promote ourselves as a higher education. We also need to present ourselves as a place where you can get vocational training, and also a place that offers a good elementary education system. The struggle to improve our schools is directly tied to our ability to recruit corporations into this community that are going to come and bring their jobs and prosperity. The first thing they look at, what are the schools? And we have to be able to have an answer to that question that competes with metropolitan areas that we're fighting with to bring these companies. A few years ago, I went to the Chamber in Nashville, Tennessee, and their Chamber of Commerce told us that they have a map, and that the only races that they contribute to are school board races, because they care so desperately about the state of education in their community. We need to place it just about that high priority.
This is near to my heart, this question. Education is the trade. My son was a trade school. He didn't want to go to college. He went to one semester of college and decided that $100,000 student loans, debt, went out for ed. $2,500 to come out and earn that 3 job offers. He's not even finished. The question was posed to me during that interview, well, what would you do as a councilman? I tell you what you do. There's a school board, and they do their thing, and they promote getting your education, go out to college, or going to Marksman, or going to Bruce, or going to Irwin Tech. There's a city councilman. Do things like go out to Cleveland Elementary School. Get into that leadership program. You go out and you be the focal point. You be the leader. Get out and lead from the front. That's what you do. Become that leader, tell those kids, there are many opportunities. You don't have to go to college and get a degree and go carry the degree that you're not going to do anything with. Nothing. My son's going for a free again. Fantastic. So we talked about the port. He's got a job on the port. These are the things to do.
Thank you.
Correct. Thank you very much. Okay, so training is very important. I myself, I think I agree with Alan. This part of the is important. Why? Because they have to find whatever. We did. The local patients would have put county records we have with ATC, rather than out. And these are the things that about. I started over.
We have a deep water report. In my opinion, that deep water report is going unused. We should have importing, exporting, manufacturing, skilled labor that will have careers there. Not jobs, careers. Careers that will afford people to buy a house, send one of their children to college. You don't need jobs, you need careers here. And our deep water report will do that. The city should look at more scholarships, not in academia, but in vocational scholarships. As it was said, thank you. A young student will get out of school with $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 in debt. HCC is offering multi-class. They get a certificate in 8 to 10 months. They're going to make $30,000 or $40,000.
Yeah, the question was directed to how we want to see ourselves with it. Mr. Cohen brought up something that is very true, which is lifting up everyone in our education system. This is something that I have done in a concrete manner from our purchase, people that live there, that work on the community development. We have made a decision to look at how we get an apprentice program for those people that get city jobs. We are asking that that our contract will be tied with people creating an apprentice program. I talked to the associated contractor and the unions, and I want to tell you something. Anytime those two groups agree on something, Democrats and Republicans come together, it seems like, kumbaya. Okay? So I want to say that this is something that we are working on and we are promoting. Mr. Miranda's example, what he's doing with the school system is extremely important because we do need to train people in vocational skills. Without that, we're not being built as cities that you want to see your children grow up in. And that is not going to continue growing unless we do this. You support me again for the next 4 years, we'll make sure we continue to do this. Thank you.
We're in a world, we go maybe, they're all first. And the council made a real position in the city. The next night, I was in the Washington City, Kansas, and I walked in there, it was 3 apprenticeships. Earn like learn for welding, earn like learn for starting with you. So really, cost you nothing to go to school, you can apprentice, you can hold your money. Once you got your certificate, they keep you on your regular job, assuming you did anything formal. They keep you on your regular job, and then really, that in 5 years, you can work that you're supposed to be making over $100,000. Those are good internships. Those are good apprenticeships. We need more of them.
All right, well, that concludes our
tricky question, so we're moving on to our lightning round. It's a little bit easier in life for all of our candidates this evening. So, lightning round, you got to answer in one question, one sentence answer. So, one sentence. That might be a. Well, I mean, you might have answered this, but whatever required. Okay. Who is your favorite player on a Tampa Bay team? Maybe the Rays, Bucks, Lightning.
Yeah, like the guy who carries the ball.
All righty. Capin.
Evan Longoria.
We used to have professional, if it was anything with my son, he played baseball. I'm not trying to get there, I mean. No, I've met Derek Brooks before, I think it's fun to.
Obviously, the taxpayers, they're making them say.
Best player I I don't know anybody comes to the right thing. That's okay, Joe. I would say probably Evan Longoria. I love him.
No, actually, I was gonna say, I was gonna say Jeter, but he just retired.
No, you might be the biggest player in the property tax game, with about $22,000. All right. Oh, there you go. Okay, our next question will be, what is your favorite park or city facility within the city of Tampa?
My favorite park used to be Urban Diction, but then I discovered that two plant trees, so I can actually sit and shade, but it's a beautiful park, and it's gonna be under, major redevelopment, it's a great park, also a water park. I went there and had a picnic not too long ago, very enjoyable. I sat in the shade, and I watched the boats go by.
If you have not seen the residential school on this really nice, recently refurbished, it's an old historic art deco school, and it is just that.
I would say later, on a official public art, something we work on. I guess Florida Park, my favorite banjo, watch, with my friends, and watch concerts, through the city. Usually hire the worst band I've ever heard. I think that lady's retired though.
I would say I was smart in that, more embracing people city. I came to the park to kind of teach this kid how to play, they call it something. That's the only part that I know that got two Hall of Famers. Elbows, over the roots of all kinds of this game. But that was part of my favorite, it's a great thing, a lot of memories from the job. Sure. Roger Park.
Yeah. Roger Park.
I'm gonna make it.
This is Suarez.
I would say, I just love what the building is. I just think of all the memories it was making.
I know I have two, one was Park, the other one is down on Rice Park. Most people don't even know this, River, it is a well, freshwater spring in the middle of it. old concrete bridges, beautiful things like fall.
Thank you. Okay, third line of question. What is your favorite charity in Tampa? How do you support it?
Oasis outreach for students and for students in Spanish. We have one in North Tampa and South Tampa. We are gently close come in and social workers come in and take to the students that need it.
I'm the treasurer for the Ybor City Lions Club, since 1951. We do a lot of good for the community. All the money that comes in literally goes right up into, folks that need classes, eye exams and whatnot, so Ybor City Lions Club, Erni Lions organization. One of the things that you see if you're lucky enough to be on the city council, the unbelievable amount of good work that's being done in the city by so many different people in so many different areas. It's astounding. I will tell you the story of the other day, provides service to women who have been victimized of domestic violence, and my hat's are in on
Got a question here, sir. Going correct, there's a lot of great ones here. This I've been involved with that I really put so many time into this. Past master comes, something with the children. It's a pleasure to see those kids come out. Nice Christmas dinner. Usually just take a real nice while. Second, real quick, would be Sacred Heart down. Look back around St. Peter's Labor. Be home. Very rewarding.
There's 8 or 9 churches that I give money to, one that I give both churches, University, Tampa. Miranda, she's very much educated.
With all the charities that I belong to, I would say kids, but I would be remiss if I did not make this comment. Per capita, the city of Tampa has more Hall of Fame baseball players, more Major League Baseball players than any other city in the world. I'm chairman of the Ybor City Museum Society, and we have a new Tampa baseball museum that needs your help. We need funding for that. That will put Ybor City and all the great Hall of Famers and Major League Baseball players on the map.
Thank you, Mr. Suarez.
There's a couple of things that I like. My neighborhood, we support them and have been involved with their fundraising. In addition, there's another group that's not in the city, called New Line Village. It is right outside and provides help for kids that are involved.
Thank you, Paul.
I think my number one choice, although there are several that I've ever remember, the number one choice is Jerry Cole, starting my taking homeless teenagers, graduating from aged out, that's not eligible to enter this program. They take them off the street, give them food, give them a laptop, they give them a cell phone, they make sure they do their homework, they go to school on a regular basis, they make sure they're drug-free, safe, they have a job, responsible, they get to college, if that's where they want to go, and they do these colleges, and they follow all the way to their adult functioning education. They have a huge success rate. I would love to see that carry more of those things.
Excellent, thank you. So the last question is probably the most important tonight, and probably the most controversial, but where in Tampa can you get the best?
I actually saw one at a large shopping center.
For the last 2 years, I served as a judge for the Cuban Sandwich Festival. Tasted them all. They don't have a favorite. Last Cuban Sandwich I did was at the West Ham Sandwich Shop. It was delicious. Well, I've also judged the festival and paid for it later by drinking a gallon of water taken up from home. But I'll confine my answer to District 4 and maybe.
They was, hey, but you know how, I would keep them together, so I asked them to bring, Mark that story. That story. I would say it used to be a restaurant of car. Anywhere you go.
Then you want a real sandwich.
And would you like to defer with labor?
Now, again, it depends if you want a real Cuban sandwich or not. At the out, margaritas, those are my food.
For me, I love the sandwich job, but my children, especially, always love the Pais, which is, it's a great little restaurant, long meat.
So I think everybody was very also, I always thought I'd go back to Cuban food, but now, during the campaign, one of my volunteers, Charlie, whatever it is, and his wife, 22nd Street, in another company, they can New York ran Cuban sandwich, and I ate it, it was better than what I've ever had, so. These things up, I always want to work there.
Well, I know this conversation is certainly going on in the evening, it's probably not too late. With that, I appreciate everyone taking the time to be moderator. I'll turn it over to the
Thank you, Joel, and thank you everybody for coming to that interesting discussion. I didn't know much about the city of Tampa, so that's awesome, especially since I live in District 7. But I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We're going to keep everything brief. We have a hand described that Juliana, she's right there. She's on the community affairs team, is our director of community affairs tonight. So if you have any candidates for being there today, please direct them to her or donations as well. And we'll be sending out some information on our Facebook about our next upcoming meeting, which is going to still be the fourth Tuesday of the month, which is March 24th, as well as our social in March is going to be a big cat rescue, as well as what we're doing for our community relations this month. So thank you all for coming. Thank you for supporting QIR. And does anybody have any questions, comments? Do you have a motion?